Make sure the lighting is good.
What are your experiences with racism?
Well, I started to high school in 1950 in St. Louis, Missouri, and at that time, the Jim Crow laws were in effect in St. Louis. And that meant that black people could not sit down in a restaurant or at a soda fountain or go into a hotel and get a room, so that we had black girls in our school. And this was my first experience at knowing a black person, and they were darling girls and fun, lots of fun. And so I thought, what is this nonsense that these people are talking about black people? But the bad thing about it was I graduated in 1954, which was the year of the Brown decision, which outlawed racial segregation in schools. And but the Archbishop of St. Louis had desegregated the Catholic schools in the late 40s, 1940s. But anyway, everything we had, like the father-daughter banquet, our prom, where other schools went to hotels, we had to have everything at school because all of our students couldn't go. So one thing that we learned, and most all of us at our school learned, that segregation prevented us from knowing black people, and so you fear the unknown. So, if you don't know people, then you don't have, you don't have comfort with their culture and all that.
I understand.
And, we've come a long way, but there still is,
Racism?
there's still racism. Yeah, and St. Louis still has pretty deep racism in our community. And there's, our neighborhood now is becoming multicultural. We have a Russian couple that lives in the 8600 block. No, 8700 block.
Can I open this?
Sure. And we have a Chinese couple that lives across the street from them. We have a black musician that lives 4 doors up.
What does he play?
I'm not sure what he plays, but he couldn't come to the block party because he had gigs in the afternoon and the evening. So, but I stopped and talked to him. I didn't ask him what he played. Maybe the drums, maybe, I don't know, maybe. Is that my phone?
Probably Megan. Yep.
Anyway, so now we have a mixed neighborhood, and it's a lot
Megan.
nicer. And we have block parties, so we get to know everybody in our neighborhood. Because knowing people makes you less fearful. And I think it's good that we have a black president, because maybe it will damp down some of this fear of the unknown,
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
You know what I mean? Anyway, I can't. Do you have any other questions?
No, I don't think so. I think that was about it. Yeah, thanks.
But I know I have other things to say.
Oh.
I go to Trinity Episcopal Church in Central West End of the city, and as I told you, in the 1950s, when Jim Crow was alive and well, and the black folks couldn't go to the restaurants and things, the church started having, they couldn't go out for breakfast, so the church started having breakfast at church, and because we had black people in our church, and we still have breakfast after the 8 o'clock service to this day, even though those laws are gone and it doesn't make any difference. And we have very good friends in the church who are of mixed races and nationalities and all. So it's very good to mix and accept honest people. You can't paint everybody with a brush that says, "Oh my, all those people are this or all those people are that," because all those people aren't. Okay, that's it. That's all of Grandma Richie's talk on racism.